Hello and welcome to NDTV. I'm Rohit Khilnani. Joining me is Akshay Kumar. Akshay, thank you so much firstly for agreeing to do this. Akshay, you're a morning person. Everybody knows that. Could you tell the viewers who are watching what the biggest advantage of being a morning person?
We've all gone to school.
Yeah.
And we all get up in the morning to go to school. There are very few night schools. It is just that we spoilt our habits of not getting up early and sleeping late.
Right.
So it's nothing new to them, but the only thing is we have forgotten. So just don't forget it. Get up in the morning. Morning is the best thing to watch the sunrise, to see the sunrise. You can do so much of work.
You know, so we've all spoiled ourselves somewhere in the middle. You never got into that? You never became a non-morning person or a night person?
No, hua hi nahi yaar. Nothing happened like that. I would say that stuck in my head so so much. Because I used to enjoy my workout in the mornings.
Right.
And I used to go for long walks. And that is the best, that's the only time where there's no children, where there's no wife, there's nobody disturbing you, nobody calling you.
Right.
Because they're all sleeping.
Right.
And so I enjoy this time.
Right.
And I'm very proud to say there's never been in my life, not even one morning, when I have not seen the sunrise.
Really? Yeah. Wow. We all have to learn that from you, Akshay.
So sunrise is one thing which I enjoyed. And मतलब सूरज देखो 11 बार गायत्री मंत्र बोलो, life set.
Amazing. Sounds great. Akshay, what is the biggest advantage of being in a position where you are? Earlier the industry was not this organized. There were double shifts, late night shoots. Right now, we know, you take the weekends off to be with your family. These are obviously great things and everybody should learn that and follow that. What is the biggest advantage? Can you have this all the time?
No, I couldn't do it earlier.
Right.
Because I was not married. So Saturday, Sunday is also you can shoot.
Right.
क्योंकि earlier मैं 5 पिक्चरें करता था because of Saturday Sunday. अब मैं 4 करता हूँ because of no Saturday Sunday.
No Saturday Sunday. But you make sure, is it possible to do that? Have the weekends with your family, finish at a certain hour? It's possible?
It is. It's written in my contract that no Sunday working.
Right.
Some places you don't get permission. You get only permission on Sundays.
Yeah,
so then I shoot that. But then the producer has to, or director has to give me one day off.
Right.
Preferably.
So that you get a day off.
Yes, one day off.
Actually, this is how it's in the West. This is how it's in most part of the world. Here, it's come very few actors like yourself and Amir. You all would have these things in the contract. Is this also, this helps you health-wise, mentally also? It's much needed for everyone to have time off?
Yes, and on the contrary, Saturday only 7 to 2 shift morning.
Right.
So I do only morning 7 to 2, 2 o'clock onwards I'm free. So the whole from 2 o'clock, Saturday, then Sunday, the whole day, and then Monday you have to go to work. So you have a lot of time.
Right, that's great. Actually, I was, yesterday before doing the interview, I was going through your page on IMDb. It is an amazing mixed bag. You've done all kinds of movies. Have these movies happened, or is it a decision that, there was an action phase, there was a comedy phase, now there was a first phase of socially relevant?
So there are some places where it happened on its own, it came organically, and some places where I changed.
You changed? Yeah. Consciously?
Consciously, a little bit, because there were times when I used to only do action movies, and I still remember when I was going to work to do another action film, I still remember that very clearly. I used to stand in the lift, press the button. I was staying on the 11th floor, come down. And in that lift, there was a small mirror. Every lift has a mirror. Right. And I used to look at that mirror and say, कि यार क्या कर रहा हूँ? Same, वही जाके मेरे को action करना है, वही जाके मेरे को jump मारना है, वही बोलेंगे roundhouse kick मार दो, flying kick कर दो. There's nothing different. Yeah. And I never thought that I would get bored of doing action. But that time I actually got bored of it. And then I begged, and then it was great of Priyadarshan that he gave me a movie called Hera Feri.
Yes.
Where it gave me a different dimension to get into comedy.
Right.
And that is where my things started changing. Yeah, so that's how
that's worked so well, and Hera Feri is such a cult comedy. Yeah. Coming to action, did too much of action, does it take a toll on your body as well?
It does.
Yeah.
It does. It does impact your knee, it does impact your back, hip. sciatica problem, L4, L5, S1, S2. There are a lot of problems, especially when you do too much of action. Yes,
Right.
it does happen.
But now you keep, this is a good thing, right? You spread it out and then one action film, because even Kesari has some action, right?
It has that raw action
Raw
of
action.
1897, the Gatka action.
Actually, coming to Kesari, when you all see the first trailer yourself, is it a tough decision that how much should we give out and how much should we not give out?
I think I have a very good partner, Karan Johar,
Yes,
who is very
right.
intelligent enough and who understands, who's been in this line, who's born in this line. So that
That's
all
taken
all
care
the
of by-
decision is his.
Right.
So he does that, how much to reveal and how much not.
How much not to read? But do you think trailer, and because say these interviews, going on reality shows, going to different cities, these
Has become less, by the way.
it's become much less.
It's become much less. Earlier, I still remember when it used to be around 22 days. People used to do publicity for. Now from there it has come to 6 days.
6 days.
Yeah.
But do you think you all, so many actors did that, you also did that. Does that help movies doing everything, being out there?
They say, see, nobody can pinpoint whether it helps or not, but
Right.
there is some kind of visibility. There's some kind of people, but there are actors who don't do at all.
Yeah,
especially in
correct.
South.
Yeah.
They don't do at all,
And it
But
works.
It just moves.
Right.
It just moves on its own. So there is no particular, and there are some people who don't do, then the film doesn't take off also.
Correct.
Then they blame it, "Arey, wo aata hi nahi tha."
Right.
So you don't know exactly
No, yeah.
whether it helps or not help. I don't know.
Even after all these years, there's no formula that
There's nothing. So it's people are still cracking it. So I think it's better to do for 6 days and that's it. Leave it.
That's great. So how do you decide what to watch? Will you be impressed with a trailer, or will you, if it's in your face, will you go and watch that film?
I would get impressed with the trailer.
With the trailer.
That 2.5 minute trailer. I would just see. And sometime if it's a great song, I would get good. I love songs. I love music. So
Right.
sometimes, a lot of time, I go and watch a movie because of a good song.
Because of a good song.
Yeah.
Actually, this is the trailer looks great. Do you take feedback on social media when people write to you? We like this part. We like that part.
Yeah, I look at the Instagram. I look at the Twitter and everything. I look at it
Right.
and I look at their what they have to say.
Are people always kind to you on social media?
No, it's
It's a
all
mixed
mixed
bag.
reaction. I mean, say there are some people who are other people's fans, and then they all fight. I mean, I just hope and I wish that these people don't fight with each other. At the end of the day, it's just one film industry,
Right.
and it's just one family.
Right.
And I'm saying it here. I'm say I would love all the fans of every actor to
Right.
get together and not bash each other.
Each
up.
other.
There's no point of doing that.
Even do you guys talk to each other? You stars, 4-5 of you all talk to each other about this?
I'm not much into
Right, socializing.
But whenever I meet all of them,
Right.
we do talk about
Because you all are pretty much on the same page, and you want your fans also to come on the same page.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Great. Actually, this Kesari is a great story. And you've done Batman, you've done Toilet. You think India has a lot of stories within...
a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. I mean, I have seen Hollywood. If they have something, they show it in such a big way. Like I still remember looking at 300. My God, when I saw the film,
Yeah.
it was unbelievable. 300 people versus 8,000 people.
Right.
Wow. And here is a real story of 21 Sikhs
Right.
versus 10,000 invaders who wanted to come into India and invade India.
Right.
Now look at that.
Look at that, yeah.
And they fought from morning 9 o'clock till evening 6:30.
Wow.
And where the invaders knew that they are going to finish them off in half an hour. And they couldn't.
Right.
And it's a wonderful story of valor and strength. It's just unbelievable what they did. I'm just waiting, and I just plead to all the parents to especially bring your children and show them this film.
Yeah, it's an India story.
Yeah, it is an India story. It is our 300 and a
It is
real 300.
Right.
It's not a fictitious one. It is a real
It is a
300.
real 300 and our very own real 300. That's so true. Actually, how's I'm looking at you and I'm looking at a poster behind you. How is the look decided? How many people are involved? And because this you all pretty much got it bang on.
My director, he has worked very hard.
Right.
Anurag, he's gone into it, the role completely. He has understood what it is because he's also Punjabi. He's made lots of Punjabi films.
Correct.
And he is the person I would give all the credit to. As you said, bang on.
Yeah.
So he's the one. It's because of him.
Right. And when what does it take to convince at this stage for actors, for directors and writers who want to cast you? What does it take to convince Akshay Kumar to do a film?
Or something different, out of the box, something very, very different from what usually comes, and like Kesari, like Airlift, like Toilet, like Padman. So it's like I Love Stree. Okay, it was different. There are so many films. Yesterday again I saw Bareli Ki Barfi. I love all these films. So it's something different, which just gets your attention and something which is out of the box.
Right. In fact, I remember interviewing you and Nimrat together, and she said, thanks to Akshay who did a film like that, otherwise LF would have been a documentary in which I was there. You believe that?
Because you have to convey to a lot of people about stories like this. And I have seen, and you also know, nobody's interested in watching documentary. They switch it on and then after that they switch off and they go somewhere else and watch it. But obviously there are few documentaries which are great, which is amazing to watch. But it doesn't go to the mass audience. When we want to educate the mass audience also and tell them to watch these kind of things. Now, if you ask about Airlift, everybody knows about it. What happened? And everybody, even the media didn't know about that.
True.
We had saved 170,000 people from Kuwait.
Yeah, even Kesari, not many people, once a commercial film is out with a star like you.
Forget about many, even I didn't know much about it.
You didn't know much.
Yeah.
Right.
Now how much I know, So it's basically like a educational kind of a film where that's why I appeal to all the family to take their children and go.
Actually, I remember, we were called here to watch the trailer of Kesari. This is great quality. That's the first reaction that we gave the director, that this is absolutely amazing quality. Do you think this is how everyone has to up the game because people are watching quality?
But that all depends on the film to film. You cannot have every film like this. The budget of this film is higher than the budget of Good News. So you cannot. Some movies don't require it. Like if I'm doing a Hera Fairy, I don't require to wear a suit. I need a phati banyan chahiye.
Right.
Because if I wear a suit, the film will flop.
Right.
You have to wear.
You have to.
So every film demands whatever it has to.
Right. But with people watching all kinds of worldwide content, what do actors like you think that because imagine they are actually watching all the Western shows, all the web shows. This generation, their quality expectation is right up there. Do you all think about this, that you have to maintain a certain kind of standard?
See, where there's quality required, go ahead and give quality. But don't think the audience doesn't want something which is basics.
Right.
Which
because
is
it's a diverse country.
Yeah, it is. There are people who like basic more than the high quality end kind of film.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, so there is nothing, there's place for everybody, everything and everybody.
Right. Okay. Actually, we put out a tweet yesterday that, we're interviewing you. A lot of girls wrote that, they are very happy with the work you've done, be it your ad that plays in the cinema hall, be it Padman, be it Toilet. 2-3 of them wrote that they actually, they would be happy to if you also do something on women's security. Do you think that's the space you would like to explore?
Please tell them that I've already finished teaching 30,000 girls in Mumbai. Self-defense, that's free of cost. So I have schools running here in Mumbai for women. Let me say they are most welcome to come and join it.
Wow.
And they don't have to pay a single penny. And every Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, just for the people who don't know.
So every Saturday, Sunday at Andheri, Thana, Mulund, Malad,
They're taught self-defense.
Yeah, they're taught. I've finished 30,000 women. Let me say, I have about 350 black belts under me.
And this is free of cost?
Not even single penny you have to pay.
Wow. What made you do this, Akshay?
I've been doing it since last now 4 years now.
And lastly, we saw you set yourself on fire. Even your wife found out on Twitter. We saw how did that go?
You can't say to your wife, okay, today I'm going and burning myself. So relax, I'm saying. So it's better to just finish it and then come back.
Finish it and then come back.
Yeah.
But thanks to now social media, they find out before you go back.
Yeah. Before you're traveling, and thanks to the traffic that she can see it completely and clearly because you're going to come in 45 minutes, not before that.
Right. Lastly, Akshay, you'll be doing a web show. You'll be doing lots more to look forward to. What should they expect?
I have about 4 releases now.
Wow.
Till now. So
Kesari
is on the 21st of March. And then I have Mission Mangal, which is about, it's again a real story about these women scientists and how they put a satellite in Mars. And it's an amazing real story. Then I have Good News.
Yes.
And then I have Houseful 4.
Houseful 4. Yeah. Fantastic, Akshay. Whatever you're doing, it's working. You're entertaining us. Keep this going. And thank you for talking to us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.